Are you the god of again?
Hello everyone, this is God of Crits, I'm Eric, and today we're going to be looking at all of the Eternals from the Marvel movies as D&D classes. Now, forewarning, there is spoilers, as I will talk about some events in the movies. But besides that, let's get into the video. The first Eternal I want to talk about is Ikaris. Throughout the movie, he's able to fly around, shoot lasers out of his eyes, and he's very strong. I think what works best for him is a war magic wizard. And this is just because that the wizards are able to do a lot of stuff with their magic, and I think his powers align with that, being able to shoot lasers and levitate and just be very powerful. The next Eternal I want to talk about is Sersi. And I think Sersi works best for a druid, specifically Circle of the Land druid. Throughout the movie, she's able to manipulate living matter like trees and soil and plants. And that's why I think just the transmutation she has would work best for a druid. The next Eternal I want to talk about is Kingo. I think Kingo works best for a warlock. With his finger guns, he's able to just shoot out a lot of blasts very fast, and I think that works well with Eldritch Blast. He doesn't have many other powers than that, but Warlock is pretty... you can really specialize on that. And I think the subclass that would work best is the Genie, for obvious reasons. The next is Gilgamesh, and I think Gilgamesh works best with Barbarian. Being able to be very strong and just a brute in combat. He's also very resilient. He can take a lot of hits. And I think the subclass that works best for him is Zealot, because he's able to channel his divine magical power in combat and use that to his advantage. The next Eternal is Phastos, and I think Phastos would work perfect for an Artificer, the newest class, just because he's able to craft pretty much whatever he wants. You can see him in the movie crafting stuff for people from years and years ago, and that's how they learn technology. And he's also really good in battle, so I think he'd be a good battlesmith artificer. He's able to really quickly create these little contraptions that he's able to throw at the enemy, just like an artificer would be able to. Next up is Thena, and I think Thena would work best with a fighter. She's very proficient in all the weapons, and I think with Eldritch Knight being her subclass, she would be able to summon her sword and channel more magical power in combat, just like she does in the movies. Next up is Sprite, and I think Sprite would be another wizard, but this time be from the School of Illusion. She's able to create these fireworks or these pretty much tell stories through these illusions, and she can also use it to aid her in battle. Next up is Makkari. I think Makkari would be a monk just because of her speed and her agility. She's also able to disrupt enemies as she runs around them and pretty much plays tricks with them, so I think Open Hand would work best for her subclass. Druig, I think, would be a perfect bard, being able to manipulate people's minds and almost possess people. I think the Eloquent subclass would work best for him, as he's able to control people and just control large amounts of people, and they do whatever he wants to as well. And I feel like that's kind of what a bard can be. The last Eternal is Ajak, and I think Ajak is a pretty obvious cleric of the life domain, because of her ability to commune with their creator, just like a cleric would be able to commune with their deity, and also her ability to heal and provide medical care to anyone. So that was my brief video on all of the Eternals. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know if I got any wrong, which I probably did, and if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you guys in the next one.